Natalie, thank you so much. Well, Vero Water uses an innovative 7-step purification process. They say it allows us to enjoy ultra-purified, wonderful water in our favorite hotels and restaurants. Josh Kunis joins us today to talk more about Vero Water. He is the proprietor and owner and creator of all this. And he's going to talk about the technology and why the water tastes so good. Welcome, Joshua. It's good to see you. Where did this idea come from?
Well, this is really the hottest trend in South Beach and the Design District and really all over the country. And restaurants were asking for a way to be able to serve high quality water without the impact on the environment and without the cost. And so we produce a technology for them that produces laboratory grade pure water that we have still and sparkling and ambient, which is room temperature, on demand for them, purified laboratory grade in their restaurant.
Okay, you go in a lot of places and you get the bottled water, and I won't mention any names. What's the difference?
Well, first of all, that bottle has had an average of 9 to 12 months lifespan, and who knows what's in that water. With our technology, we know that there's absolutely no impurities in the water. If you tested the water by objective scientific standards, there'd be 0 impurities. So it really is the purest possible water you can drink.
And this really is getting hot with a lot of chefs, so it's not just drinking. They actually cook with this and say they see a difference.
No, absolutely. The food tastes better. Some dishes they prefer sparkling water, and restaurants love it and hotels as well, because they don't have to stock thousands of bottles at a time. They don't have to put it in the fridge, worry about different seasons, different amounts of bottles. Here, it all happens right in our machine.
Okay, all righty. And so literally they just come and it's hooked up and they just purify the water?
Yeah, literally when it's hooked up, you would just take a bottle, you open it, and you put it under the tap. It takes about 10 seconds to fill up, and you serve it on the table.
Okay, and so you have still... What's ambient?
Ambient is a fancy way of saying room temperature. A lot of people prefer...
Like Europeans.
Yeah, because the water's so pure, you could actually taste the quality of the water best if it's room temperature. So a surprising amount of people, even in the Florida heat, actually ask for room temperature water.
And on demand, sparkling as well?
On demand sparkling, yeah. It's hooked up to a CO2 tank, and it produces the sparkling at the perfect amount of carbonation for our purified water. And people absolutely love it.
And people really say that they can taste the difference.
Absolutely. People come up to us all the time and say, this water is unbelievable, and we tell them it's because it's not been sitting in a bottle for that long.
Okay, alrighty. And the bottles of this are good and beautiful. Now, I notice, like for example, I go to certain cities and the water just tastes horrible. What's going on? What's in the water that's not making it taste so good when you're in some places? Well,
any water that comes from the local environment is going to have some kind of impurities from it just by being in nature, and it really depends sometimes on the plant itself whether it purifies it enough. We take obviously many extra steps. Our 7 steps actually has a membrane that removes any of the contaminants from the water. So really, no matter what city you were in with Vero Water, you'd be drinking the purest possible water.
Okay, so you probably say you haven't really tasted water until you have Vero, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
All right. Is it better for you?
It's definitely better for you. I mean, you're drinking pure water. There's no impurities in the water whatsoever. So, it's just nature's purest form of water. So, what could be wrong with it?
No, nothing.
And I have some here for you to taste.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
may I?
For sure. We'll have the sparkling here.
Okay.
You hear that pop?
You sure that's not champagne?
Yeah, that shows how fresh it is.
Really?
You wouldn't have a pop like that with a bottle of imported water.
Interesting.
Yeah. So here you go.
All right, thank you, Joshua. Oh, please. That is good.
Yeah.
That is very good.
Sure is. Cheers.
Excellent. That's delicious water. Nice.
Now you can see why the chefs we associate with all love drinking with them, put it in all the restaurants, and it's really a great change. It's a great change because there's 0 carbon footprint. You can get better quality water. It's better for restaurants to make more money that way, hotels as well. And so there's really no reason why people all over the country shouldn't be using Vero, and in fact they are.
Joshua, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well put. Well, if you want more information on Vero Water, visit verowater.com or call 877-727-VERO, and a lot of big chefs around town are using it. Roxy, over to you.